In the vast deserts of Midian, where the sun blazed down with relentless fury and the nights brought a chilling cold, Moses was a solitary figure, tending to his father-in-law's flock. He was a man who had fled from Egypt, a land of slavery and oppression, and now he wandered in the wilderness, perhaps wondering if his life would ever have a greater purpose. Little did he know that one day, everything would change in an instant, and he would stand face to face with the divine. One morning, as Moses led his sheep to a familiar grazing ground, he noticed something unusual. A bush was burning, yet it was not consumed by the flames. Intrigued, he approached the bush, and from within the fire a voice spoke. "Moses, Moses," the voice called. Moses turned, startled, and replied, "Here the first am." The voice then revealed itself to be none other than the God of his ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God had a mission for Moses: to return to Egypt and lead the Israelites out of slavery. At first, Moses was hesitant. He was a man of few words, unaccustomed to leadership, and he feared that the Hebrews would not believe him. God, however, was patient and understanding. To reassure Moses, God performed 3 signs. The first was the transformation of Moses' staff into a snake, which then returned to its original form. The second was a demonstration of leprosy, where Moses' hand turned white as snow and was then restored. The third was the turning of water from the Nile into blood. These signs were not just magical tricks. They were powerful demonstrations of God's authority and the ability to intervene in the natural order. Moses was still uncertain, but God persisted. God reminded Moses that he had created the mouth and could give him the words to speak. Moses, however, continued to protest, asking God to send someone else. This time, God's patience wore thin, and he became angry. But even in his anger, God provided a solution. He told Moses that his brother Aaron, who was eloquent, would speak on his behalf. Moses would be the leader, and Aaron would be his voice. With a heavy heart, Moses returned to his father-in-law, Jethro, and asked for permission to return to Egypt. Jethro, a wise and kind man, gave his blessing. Moses, along with his wife Zipporah and their sons, set off on the journey back to Egypt. Along the way, a terrifying incident occurred. At a night camp, God encountered Moses and sought to kill him. It was Zipporah who saved the day. She quickly circumcised their son, touching the foreskin to Moses' feet, and declared, "You are a bridegroom of blood to me." This act of obedience and faith appeased God, and he let Moses live. When Moses and Aaron arrived in Egypt, they gathered the elders of the Israelites and performed the signs that God had given them. The people were amazed and believed that God had indeed remembered them and seen their suffering. They bowed down in reverence and obedience. The journey of Moses from a shepherd in Midian to the leader of a nation was not an easy one. It was filled with doubts, fears, and challenges. But through every step, God was with him, guiding and empowering him. Moses' story is a testament to the power of faith and the unwavering nature of divine providence. It is a reminder that even in the darkest moments, God can use the most unlikely of individuals to bring about great change. In the end, Moses' encounter with God at the burning bush was not just a moment of divine revelation. It was the beginning of a journey that would change the course of history. The story of Moses is a powerful narrative of transformation, leadership, and the triumph of faith over adversity. It is a story that continues to inspire and challenge us to this day.